Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. It is Friday. I don't think I've actually spoken to you guys this week, but this week has kind of just been kind of a week of just chilling and things all going here, there and everywhere. But yeah, since for some reason I've swapped the days of doing the washing this week, because I ended up forgetting about the washing on Monday, so I done it on Tuesday instead. And then I was like, well, I might as well not do it Thursday because there won't be that much. So now I'm doing the washing today. So I've swapped the days of washing this week. But yeah. And this week I've just been sat watching Criminal Minds Abstract. I have watched a few like YouTube videos this week. But primarily I've been watching Criminal Minds to try and get that down. I finished the first season of Beyond Borders. Towards the end, I want to say, of Criminal Minds season 12. I'm on episode 19, well, I'm about to just start episode 19. I want to say there's 22 episodes, 24 episodes in this season. So yeah, let me just check. There's 22 episodes this season. So I could possibly finish season 12. Well, I'll finish season 12 today. And then it'll just be watching 23 episodes of season 13, which I'll possibly end up finishing next week. Because I don't know if I'll finish it this weekend, by the weekend. But I'll definitely end up finishing it next week. Then watching the final season of Beyond Borders. And then that is fully done. And then all the seasons after season 13 have like less episodes. Like season 14 has 15 episodes, and then 15, 16, 17 and 18 season 15, 16, 17 and 18 all have like 10 episodes, so that won't take me that long to get through, especially since when I hit season 16 I'm notifying my dad anyway. But we are slowly getting there, so yeah, not that bad. Book-wise, I'm like 46% through my book. The past couple nights I've been trying to read to at least like hit the 100 mark page on each. So last night I tried to hit the 200 mark page, which I then like exceeded because I wanted to get to the next chapter. I didn't want to leave it partway through a chapter, so I read it till that chapter was done. And then, when was it? Wednesday, I read to page 100. So I'm trying to get this book done and read, so then I can read the final one in the series, get that done, and go from there, since I kind of have holded back on my TBR a bit, since I'm reading like other random books I've just randomly added that I wanted to read this year. So I've still got like the 6 books on my TBR that I need to read, and they are the thicker books in the series, the 2 series. So yeah, so of like the Magnolia Parks series universe thing, and the ACOTAR series. I've got like the thicker, like 3 books of each left to read. So yeah, I've got them I want to get through, obviously by the end of the year, even though we are in August, so I feel like I might possibly be able to get them done. But I don't want to have to like rush them or anything. But I do have a few like reading videos coming up in the next few months. But yeah, I feel like that's been put on hold for a while, so I kind of need to do some more reading. But I am going to try and read at least another 100 pages, because I seem to, at the moment, well, the part has only done it for the past 2 days, but I will literally sit downstairs with my dad, read because I can read like the 100 pages while I'm down here for like a couple hours, while having Criminal Minds on in the background. So I might try and do that during the day as well, do some reading with Criminal Minds on. But I get more distracted with going on my phone during the day than I do with like the evening. So yeah, but I'm gonna try and do that. I've also got the washing to do, so I'll be up and down doing the washing anyway. But try and read as much as I can of this book, so then by the weekend and tomorrow and stuff, which is the start of the weekend, tomorrow I can then just sort stuff out in my room which needs to be sorted out, since it feels like what I've started doing is the stuff that needs like the random odd to do jobs or stuff that needs sorting out in my room. It's kind of like the weekend's problem, since I literally only get up, get ready for the day in the morning, and then I come straight downstairs, just in case we have any parcels or anything come, and that where I need to be downstairs or something. So yeah, so I feel like I don't really end up doing the tasks that need to be done in my room. So that is probably going to be a weekend thing from now on, just to getting them tasks done. But yeah, so doing that. My F1 journal I done last weekend, and it is slowly getting there. I managed to do 1 page of the 2 pages of each racetrack like layout. I've done 1 page, well, the 1 page of each of this year, and then I went to start on doing the other like side of the layout, and then I went, you know what, I might as well just go back into it and highlight all the drivers and stuff and the teams, because I haven't been doing that recently when I've been putting in the results. So I've gone back and done that. I've also started on sorting out the next year's layout and stuff. I've just put like post-it notes on and written on the post-it notes what's going to be on each page at the moment. And then I've started putting in the race, my mind's going blank, race country, the countries that the races are in, and stuff, so then I know when I go to do that race layout and stuff, I can then just do it that way. But yeah, I've started doing that as well. I started doing that last week, so I might try and finish that this week. Like finish doing all the highlighting, and at least do the layout of the, I think it's 3 races that I didn't complete, layouts that I need to do, which the races have been done. I don't think I finished Silverstone, which is the British Grand Prix, and then I know I haven't done Belgium and Hungary, but I can't remember if I'd done the layout of the British Grand Prix or not, but I might possibly have 3 that I need to do, so gonna do them tomorrow probably, and then do all the highlighting of all, like obviously put the results of them in, do the highlighting of each team and stuff and the drivers, and then possibly go from there with doing the other tracks, and trying to get that done and stuff and go from there. But yeah, try to do that, I think, and then once that's done, then I can focus on a different to-do task and then try and get that bashed out and done. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, watch some Criminal Minds, do some reading, have lunch in a bit, since it is literally just gone 11 o'clock, but in a bit, in like an hour or so, figure out what I want for lunch, to be honest, and then go from there. But yeah, so going to do that at the moment, not really doing much. To be honest, I didn't really do much during the week anyway, apart from just scrolling on my phone and watching Criminal Minds. So yeah, colour to that. Hi guys, so it is Saturday. I plaited my hair last night after like my shower because I needed to wash my hair, so I had a shower last night and just chilled upstairs. And to be honest, I can't be bothered to take my plaits out, even though like my hair is going gross and being a bit coming out of the plaits, but I might just leave them in for today and then possibly sort my hair out and take them out tomorrow. Also, especially since there's not really much going on this weekend, since it's a long weekend, since it's bank holiday weekend for Monday, so, which I didn't actually realise until this morning when my dad said, and that, but yeah. But yesterday I managed to read like 200 pages of my book, so I'm literally near the end. I've got like 50 pages left to read, so I'm going to try and do that and then read the blind date with the book that I need to read, which was meant to be last month's video, but now I've put it onto this month's video, which is literally Wednesday for that video, so I need to start that and read that. But since I've been reading like for like 100 pages each day, I should hopefully get it done by Wednesday. So yeah, so I'm going to try and get into that book today and film that. So I think today, which is Saturday, it is like 20 to 1 because I decided to have a laying this morning. Well, I say laying, just stay in bed for a while and do that. But yeah, so didn't really do much then. But I've now gone up and gone ready for the day, had lunch, and that made myself an iced latte. And not that there's much ice in there, like somewhat melted, but I'm gonna watch some Criminal Minds and read. And I'm putting away my washing as well. I put away most of it. I've just got like my t-shirts and stuff to put away, but what I might do is try and finish the book that I'm on, get that book done, put away my t-shirts, and then start the blind date with the book that I needed to start to get that video done. Well, it's already started, but like carry on that video a bit more and stuff and go from there. But yeah, so I might try and do that. But also, while it's this, I downloaded Fable, which is basically like Goodreads, I think, but just a different version, book rating and stuff app, for books and stuff, and you can track like your reading goals and stuff. Although I have this book journal, and then like my folder one, I'm also having Fable on my phone because it also tells me how many books I have actually read for the year and how far I'm into my reading goal and stuff. And I was working out what my reading goal actually is with all the books, and I realised on my TBR, because I just counted them, there's 22 books on my TBR when I add in the books I added for the reading thing of reading for my birth. No, reading the books that my name determines the books I read kind of video, including them, it's like 22 books. And then I worked out that the 2 blind dates with the books, which were planned before I started sorting out my TBR and stuff, I didn't add them, so I need to add them onto here as well, which is technically 24 books is on my TBR this year. I didn't really set a number this year, I just set these are the books I want to kind of read, and then these are like the videos that would correspond with these books and stuff. So yes, there's 24 books. I'm currently 18. I finished 18 out of 24. Obviously, I've kind of added an extra 3. So yeah, so I'm gonna add the extra 2 blind dates with the books in here and just like blind date with book, and then I might possibly write what the blind date with the book is, but I need to add it to here. I also need to like go through and redo this and update this, but I think I put it down as a video to do in a couple of months. So what I might do is just leave it until I do that video in, I think it's October. I don't think it's next month. I think it's October that video. It's either October or November. I'm gonna obviously update this book and show you guys and stuff where I got up to with it. So yeah, I will update you guys on that. Yeah. How probably I could spell as I'm doing this. But yeah, I'll show you guys when I update it and do that. So I'm thinking I might as well just leave updating this book until then. And I did update it till like a certain point. So it's just doing it from that point, which I think was, when was the last month I updated it? Like fully updated it. Was it April, May time, I think? So I'm a few months behind anyway. But yeah. It is that one. But yeah, going to do that and just do some reading today, and then possibly tomorrow obviously do some more reading, and then possibly tidy up some more stuff of my room, because literally yesterday I done obviously watched Criminal Minds and done some reading like I said, and done the washing, and then of the evening I was like, I need to have a shower, I need to wash my hair anyway, so I was having a shower, and I was like, I might as well just stay upstairs and chill. And I had already read like 100 pages already during the day, and I was like, you know what, I'll do some more reading while watching Criminal Minds. And it got to the point of I had like I was going to only read like 50 pages that last night, and I got to like a couple pages away from like 50. So I was like, oh, you know what, I'll watch another episode of Criminal Minds. And that, especially since it was like a couple minutes, like 10 o'clock. So I managed to read like, and then I was like, well, I might as well finish the episode and continue reading until the episode finished. So I ended up reading 100 pages last night, which I'm not mad about because it literally only gives me like 50 pages left of this book left to read. So it's not that bad. And done that. But I'm on season 13, episode 9, I think, at the moment. So I've got like 22, 23 episodes. So hopefully I can finish Criminal Minds this weekend and get to possibly, I am thinking, do I give myself the task of watching and finishing all the Criminal Minds seasons that I need, which is literally just this one, which has like 22, 23, I can't remember what I said yesterday was that, and then watch the second season of Beyond Borders, which is 13 episodes, which won't take me that long. Then it's season 14, which is 16. How many did I say season 14 was? I want to say it's somewhere around like 16 or something episodes, like not that much. And then from like season 15, which I think was 10 or something. So it won't take me that long. It will probably only take me like a couple of days, if that, to watch them. So I'm thinking I could possibly end up finishing Criminal Minds and get into season 16 where I need to start it from with my dad by the end of the month, instead of giving myself till next month, the end of next month. So I might possibly be able to do that, especially if I just focus on watching Criminal Minds and going from there. But yeah, I'm not sure. But going to watch some more Criminal Minds, do a whole bunch of reading, and then possibly tomorrow do some more reading and possibly sort out my room a bit. Tidy up the top of my like drawers in my room, which technically the baby's drawers, but my reborn baby's drawers, but tidy up the top of that and sort that out, and then also possibly sort out my desk and sort out some of the stuff on top and go from there. I might do that tomorrow and stuff. But yeah, I do also want to sort out, because I've organised the bottom drawer of my bedside table, which I think I done in a couple vlogs ago, which basically the bottom drawer of my bedside table was obviously my spare makeup, which then got moved into my cupboard, and now it has all my like books, well like more of the books that I want to get to more urgently, and like got bookmarks and my book tabs and stuff like that in there. And then so I've done that. It's just the top drawer of the two that I need to sort out. But the organiser that I'm going to put in the top drawer currently holds all my like to-do tasks that I want to get to sooner. So I'm like, I kind of need to get some of the to-do tasks done and go through with that. So yeah, I'm just thinking, do I just try to get some of the to-do tasks done tomorrow, and then Monday, which will be in a different vlog anyway, do I just sort out the top drawer, and then I just need to put the other to-do tasks on my desk and stuff, and that I'm not sure. But yeah, I need to sort that out. And if you hear squeaking, it's literally just like this hitting my iPad case when I like move it to do any writing. That's what the squeaking was. So yeah. So let's get started with doing some reading, I guess. And that, I do also, oh, I need to put this back in here. I have also started putting my candle back on, my candle warmer back on, even though it's like still like warm here in the UK. I'm just thinking I haven't actually sorted out like my candle warmer and like tried to get all my candles and wax melts done and stuff, since I have like a whole bunch. So I thought I might, you know what, might as well just have it on. I've got my window open anyway, to have like some breeze in. So I thought, you know what, I'll have it on, and then if I do get too warm, I can either like turn it down a bit and dim the light a bit, or I can just put my fan on and that. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna do some reading and try and get, well, finish the book I'm on, and then try and get the next book somewhat started, since there's like, I think there's around like 400 pages, just under 400 pages in the blind date with the book one that I need to read, and I'm hoping I can possibly read like another possibly 200 pages today, or at least 200, or at least 150. So I either want to get to page 100 in the book or 150 in my next book today. So gonna try to do that. Don't know if it's actually gonna happen, but So it is now Sunday. I'm just finishing getting ready for the day. Need one of these. And that I'm going to take out my plaits today since my hair is like falling out of them anyway. But yeah, so it is Sunday. Yesterday I managed to read a bit. I managed to read like to chapter 11 of like the blind date with the book that I needed to read. So I finished like the book that I was currently reading and now started the other one. I read to page 104. So I read that 150-ish pages. Or just a bit more, but yeah, around there. So today I don't know if I'm gonna stay chilling upstairs in my room or not, but I have about 4 more episodes of Criminal Minds of season 13 to watch, so I'm gonna watch them, and then obviously I'll get on to watching the last season of Beyond Borders and stuff, and doing that today. So it's another day of just watching Criminal Minds, but I also today I was thinking of doing this like last night of what I wanted to do today and tomorrow, since my dad's obviously gonna be, well, my dad's gonna be home today anyway because it is the weekend, and then he's also off work tomorrow because of bank holiday. So I was thinking he's probably just gonna be doing our hall and landing, like painting that and just sorting out the stairs and stuff, because we're like repainting our stairs from the white to a grey with like a new like carpet runner under them, and then the walls in the hall and the landing just need like a fresh coat of paint. So he's been doing that. Well, he started doing the walls yesterday, and he's probably gonna continue doing it today and tomorrow, possibly. So I was thinking, do I just stay upstairs in my room and do a few things, or do I like go downstairs and chill downstairs for a bit and that? But if I chill downstairs, I might not watch Criminal Minds because my dad normally, if he takes a break on the weekend of not doing stuff, he'll play FIFA on the TV. So yeah, I don't know. Or I might go to watch the 4 episodes of Criminal Minds that I need to watch of season 13, and do some stuff upstairs in my room, and then eventually go downstairs, since I have a few things that I could do downstairs anyway. Like I could take my book downstairs and read and that, and do some other stuff. I've got like some sewing stuff to do. I just need to fix like a pair of shorts I accidentally like ripped a little bit off, which just needs a little bit of sewing, and then like a bodysuit, like part up here, like here, needs sewing. So yeah, so it won't take me that long to sort that stuff out. But yeah, I could do that like today or tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna chill downstairs or not today, but tomorrow I might definitely like just chill downstairs. But today the jobs are read at least another like 100 pages at least. If I can read like 150 again, then that'd be great. But I want to read at least another 100 today. I want to also sort out my top drawer of my bedside table, so then it's just organised kind of the top and make sure the top looks tidy. And then also the shelves in my bedroom will then just need doing. And just need to reorganise. So later on, I'm not going to do the top of my bedside table or my shelves, it's just the top drawer of my bedside table, and do that. And I just need to see if something works. If it doesn't work, then I will get rid of it, since I bought something. It's also too late to return it, and that, because when I did get it. I checked it out, didn't work, and I was like, I don't know if I'm doing it right or not, so I'll give it a few days until I have time to check it out again. And I've missed like the return point, so I need to check it out to see if it works, or it's just if it's not compatible with my phone. So I need to test that out, which I want to do today, and then also I need to see if I can clean some handbag and do that. So yeah, I've got like 4 things on my to-do list today, and then go from there, I think. I also painted my toes yesterday. I done like reading, put my washing away, painted my toes like a pinky nude-ish colour, pinky browny nude-ish colour. And then I want to paint like my hands too, but I might do that like tomorrow or during the week, next week, because I don't feel like doing it today, since I just want to get a few other like to-do stuff done. But yeah, that is going to be the day today of watching some more Criminal Minds and trying to get there with that and done with that and go from there. But yeah, I will see you guys Wednesday for hopefully my blind date with the book video, especially since I'm on that book now, reading that book, so hopefully I'll be able to finish it by Wednesday and get there, since I think I'm nearly quarter of the way through. I don't think I am quarter of the way yet, but I'm nearly quarter of the way through, so hopefully I get close to the halfway point by the end of today. But yeah, hopefully you guys will see that Wednesday, and then I'll see you guys next Sunday for another vlog. Bye!